What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to do a little bit of experimenting or tuning one of the bikes that I recently reviewed on the channel. And I'm talking about this Quiet Ease, this blue bike over here. I did a review on it. If you guys are interested, I'll put that up in the description or up here. You can check out the full review. Today I'm going to try modding it. And please excuse the state of my garage. I have a lot of e-bikes, as you guys can tell. A bunch of different e-bikes, my beautiful Suron, this monster over here where a lot of you guys are asking for more videos on that, more coming soon. And I still have some I haven't reviewed yet, like this one, that's next. And I got some boxes over here and boxes over here that I gotta open. But anyways, today we're gonna be concentrating on this thing right here. So let me get set up. I'm gonna try connecting to the controller and seeing if we can tweak some of the settings to get a higher top speed and so on and so forth. Let's go. So like I said earlier, this is the Quiet Ease M5 and I'll have a link for this bike in the description if you're interested in it, as well as a full review. What's cool about this bike is the manufacturer who makes this bike is actually the same manufacturers that VoltedAdventures and Yasma use. So both of those companies get their bikes made by this manufacturer, and this is their in-house brand. Now, one thing that I learned talking to the manufacturer is that these bikes are actually spec'd a little bit better than the VoltedAdventures and the Yasma. So we already have a better starting base, but I will still try to connect to this controller. This is a far driver controller. I'll try to connect with the dongle and let's see if we can squeeze out just a little bit more speed. All right, so there's actually a key over here. I can open that up to open up the bike. And if I dig inside, I should be able to find the Bluetooth dongle. So once you open the bike, we have that Bluetooth dongle female plug right there. This thing, hopefully you guys can see that. I will try to connect to that. All right, so let's jump into the Far Driver app, and I think we are connected over here. And let's see, I've never really done this before or used this app before. Let's just try and tweak some of the settings. This high gear speed is at 43%. Let's move it to 100%. Okay. Rated voltage, 48 volts. Low power control, energy feedback. We don't want that. Alright, so all we did is change the gear high speed to 100, and I don't really see a place where I can change the line current and the phase current. So I'm just gonna hit save. There we go, we got the confirmation, and disconnect from this. And let's see what happens. All right, so I'm back out, and let's see if the little fix that we did, the little tune, actually did something. So I got my GPS app open, speed reset. Sweet, throw that in my pocket. And let's see if this little tune that we did actually did anything for our top speed. It kind of seemed like it when I was coming over here. So just a reminder, last time around I hit 34.3. Now the bike is showing 42.8, 43, 43 and a half, 43.8, 44. I'm gonna tuck in a little bit just to give it all. 44.4. Okay, I think that should be enough to give our GPS app enough time to catch up. And let's see, did we improve? Oh my, yes we did. So look at that. Our new top speed is 40.5 miles per hour. That is beautiful. So we gained a little bit over 7 miles per hour just by simply tuning that one setting, which was pretty much the only setting that I could tune on this thing. It was just a slider bar, as you guys saw. Moving that to 100, we got a little bit more than 7 miles per hour faster top speed. And now this thing is a lot more fun. It was already a blast, now it's way more fun. The torque on this thing is absolutely crazy. Now keep in mind, by doing what we just did, of course you're gonna be getting less range. That's obvious, you know, but in my opinion it's worth it. Again, I'll have a link in the description for the full review of this bike, a link in the description for the Bluetooth dongle, and a link for the actual bike itself. If you're interested in this bike, I highly recommend it. It's so much fun. I'd consider this video pretty good success, and I hope it was helpful. I appreciate you guys watching as always, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.